Hi everyone.
Hello.
We're back.
We're back on track.
Today we will actually try to answer the questions of one of our members. They're actually a couple. And we will prioritize the questions from our members to make videos based on them. Hope that helps everybody.
And the question is amazing because it reflects on us as well. So I think it's gonna help you guys because it helped us. Obviously, it will help you as well if you are on the same journey.
It took some time to come to all these things that we're gonna give you today. These are just some key points, but of course there's much more behind it, on how we balance the energies between ourselves.
So even if we tell you everything, it's all about how you perceive it and how your partner perceives it, and if it's serving you right now, you might be in the stage in which it's not serving you yet, some of the things, and later on you will come back and you'll say, now it's serving, now it's doing good. So don't be fascinated by every single thing, just listen and do whatever you want.
The number one thing we have been mentioning here and there about the human design lately, but indeed it has helped us a lot. So I would definitely recommend go for it. Check out your human design profile. You will find out many things about yourselves, maybe things that you didn't even think, why you have these traits, and it's really a fantastic tool to understand yourself better, your type, and maybe it's going to give you the answer of the question why you don't fit in this matrix, why you feel so different. The truth is that we are all different from each other.
Yes.
And that's the beauty in all this. And we don't need to be like everybody else to work together as a team. And the twin flame journey is the perfect example on this, because we are talking about opposites here, and by understanding each one of you, you are able to work better as a team.
Yeah, we are overlapping two of them at the same time because the human design shows the individuality of the person, because everyone says let's be all one, let's all do the same thing and stuff. This doesn't work. I don't know if you already paid enough attention that most of the times we get disputes between friends or between family that most of them like that stuff. It's all okay, but for some people they just cannot fit in the same thing. And that's when we came up as well with another thing, which is Horus. It's an app. We made a video about it. It's the Polarity app or something like this.
It's based on astrology.
Based on astrology. And it shows if the person, it is perfect for two people, not just for one person. But you can also use it to study for yourself, for just for one person. But it's very nice when you're trying to see for like a partner, your partner, or a person that you feel to be with, and it will show the yin yang of the person, because we are born with the majority of energy of yang or energy of yin. So some people are born more yin, other people are born more yang, and we need to make a match in order to evolve, in order to grow. Because if we are in a place, in a circle full of people that are the same polarity, you are not going to be able to grow. So how we balance the energies? Well, we need to be able to, first of all, to accept each other as it is. I have my design, she has hers. I have my polarity, she has her polarity. and it's just beautiful. But you need to. It takes a long time to understand the beauty about it, because otherwise it will be nuts.
Why we talk actually about apps and, you know, very logical stuff? Can't we just go with our intuition? Yes, we can, but the human brain is really structured to try to make everybody else around us like us. And we are coming from our own logic, like why the others don't act like I do, like I have the most normal perception about the world, why the others have a totally different, and we start to try to change them in one or another way. As a matter of fact, each perception is the normal.
That's very cool.
But that's from the personal point of view, and the collective normal is the collective of all points of view. So it is really beneficial to tap into the world of the others, and this includes, of course, your twin flame, because in this way only we are able to properly understand the beauty of the differences. And
Exactly.
we come to the next thing, which is actually the experience, the true experience of all this that we have been talking about now.
Because something is like you're learning, another thing you're doing. Because if you keep on learning and you don't do it, you never know if it's going to work out, right?
Mm-hmm. So the most important thing after you find out, you know, your
About yourself.
Yeah, your strengths and weaknesses, is to start experimenting in order to find the match between you, like how you can balance those yin and yang energies together. Because if we don't work with them properly, it comes an explosion. That's the most common thing that happens, actually, especially at the beginning. But you can really go in a shortcut. You don't need to go through all this suffering so deep to balance your energies together. Go find yourself first, and then see how you can bring out the strengths of each one of you to work together as a team.
For the number 4 is a special thing I introduced there. It's a little bit of this. Every single day, every single night, we need to drink a little bit of this. No, I'm just joking a little bit. It's like a tincture. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling that it's very good to have some humor. You know, some people are a little bit serious. Actually, we appear more serious in the videos than we actually are. We are actually super joking with each other, teasing and so on. Without humor, I don't want to live Earth. And I mean, live, L-I-V-E. I don't want to stay here if we don't have humor. So yeah, it's very cool. The next one, it's planning. Planning, it used to be, because I use more the mind, even though she uses better the mind than me, but I use more the mind because my main sign, my main astrological sign is Libra, so I use more the mind, but I'm not optimized to use the mind. And I like to plan a lot. It's very good. I love writing and stuff and planning and everything.
It's actually very beneficial for you.
Yes. And I am very good at doing one thing at a time. I do two things. I'm not okay. It's not good. So we took a long time to understand how to plan. Actually,
yeah,
it's like
it's a little bit of a complicated planning.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But in the past, it was horrible because we were planning. Meaning, planning means expecting.
You
That's
were
all.
insisting on planning, and I was like, I cannot plan. I cannot live by the plan. Like, and then it was like, okay, I give up. Let's start planning.
Yeah. And then, for example, because you don't plan so much like I do, writing and everything, you come up with something, and I'm not expecting, and I'm not ready for it. So it's lovely to be creative and stuff, but I'm not ready, so it's a little bit tough to swallow. But now we are doing better, even just going for a walk. I mean, as small as this, sometimes you need to prep a little bit.
So what we do now is we kind of do some planning, but we don't. We try not to have like deep expectations on the outcome of the planning, and we try to be more open minded on changing the plan if we need to. Plus, if it doesn't work out, we sometimes have a plan B, sometimes we just let go.
We actually have one plan that we are always using every single day, and this is to take care of ourselves, because we know if we don't,
yes,
we are screwed. Because we might look like we are good and stuff. We even don't look like twin flames because we are not like strangling each other. This is not, it's not easy. It's not easy. It needs a lot of discipline. It needs a lot of planning. But I mean,
actually,
to take care of
it is
ourselves.
very ridiculous that people expect a couple to be, fighting to death.
The twin flame thing.
Just to be classified as a twin flame. That's really so sad. I find it very sad.
Yeah,
that society have already this expectation. We are really going to the negative side. What is happening with us? Where are we heading to?
It's very ridiculous, because actually the true twin flame meaning is love. It's a type of love that it's not the regular love to love your dog or to caress your partner. It's a love that is unexplainable. It's unconditional, and even unconditional people are being mistaken by conditional. It still has some conditions, but this unconditional love is so strong. That's why even after a stress, you still, a major stress, you still don't give a crap that you guys did this or did that. You just want to stay together because this love is so powerful.
I really wish you guys, to each one of you watching this video, to experience this type of love in this lifetime.
Come closer so they can hear.
And only then you will understand what we're talking about. And this is actually where it brings us to the next point here. To step out of the society, the limitations. Because all these thoughts are coming from what we were brought up, how we were raised, what beliefs were put in our brains, that we have to necessarily fit in a certain frame to fit this society, to be able to do whatever. And even here in the twin flame trend, there's already certain signs and things and steps and you have to follow, to be a twin flame and stuff.
We're gonna give you.
So who wrote these rules? Like, what are we talking about at all?
There's no religion. Things are constantly changing. The universe constantly changes. So even if there is like a set of signs and a set of whatever, they will change in a few years. You don't know. That's just how it works. It's just because the majority of the people are experiencing the same thing. Yes, we can take the example from that, but at a minimum, because afterwards the next generation are going to take over. And they are going to have a totally different perception, meaning totally different rules, totally different signs and everything. So
I would tell you that by comparing yourself to other twin flame couples or to anybody else, you're actually putting yourself to suffering. And it's not going to stop until you stop comparing yourself, until you take out yourself of this limitation, of this society frame. It's as easy as that. And that's a part of balancing energies between the two of you, how you work together.
By doing that, both of you will feel much better because the comparison, basically this step is the comparison. Stop comparing, because stepping out of society means do not compare yourself to others. Just follow your own rule. What is this? Follow your own intuition, your own instincts, and so on and so forth. Another thing is, to many religions, meaning one of them
pretty much.
one of them is this twin flame journey is one religion, and the way you have to look like, what you have to like, what you don't, and things
How
like
you
this.
have to live,
Yeah,
how you have to take care of yourself, you have to work, you have to do this and that. And I mean,
your family also puts you bugs in your head. I mean, they have many good things to follow, to protect yourself, but there's things that are way too much, and this makes you not follow your own intuition once again. So the only thing you can do is investigate every single thing with a pinch of salt and take only the good parts.
exactly.
Take only the good parts.
Whatever vibrates with you, go for it. And we're not saying to go against the entire world, of course not, but there is ways to live peacefully in this world and still have your own rules, whatever you vibrate with. We don't need to be molded so much, and this is the biggest step we have to do as twin flames, as opposites, because we are giving example to the world how opposites can work together. That's amazing. And the biggest thing is really to step out of the limitations of the matrix and bring out your own rules.
And if you have issues by following your own rule, you can always rely more on the higher self, your higher self, and your Kundalini, because they are your god and goddesses, and this will help you much more. Because some people, they just are unable to use their own tools. They feel too underconfident, and in order to boost a little bit, it's better to just do that. Follow higher self Kundalini. Gonna help you a lot, and I think that's it.
Yeah. There's much more to say, but we might...
we could make an hour video if we
we
wanted.
might make another video for the members on that.
Take care of yourselves, love each other, okay? There's so many amazing songs that were made long ago that are like this,
Yes.
in this style, to love each other, take care of yourselves, and be patient, yeah.
Be free.
Be free. You just put focus here. Okay, that's better.
Lots of love.
Yeah, we did the same time.
Yes.